So I've been debating on even talking about this keyboard on my channel for a few weeks now, and I'm back making content again. It's just one of those things where it's very interesting. I'll get into it, but it's such a good deal that you guys need to keep your eye out for it. So I'll put a link to this keyboard and the store of the exact company that made it, because they do have some pretty decent products. So we're going to jump into it in the unboxing, the type test, and the type test after I lubed it and made it good. So I'll see you guys after that one. So for just about $40, I got a full gaming keyboard. Or not really full, it's a 60%. But so I got a gaming keyboard with actual name brand switches. These are Gateron Yellows, which is a good starter point for most people making their first keyboard. And it comes with a whole entire carrying case and a coiled cable. Coiled cable is not the best quality, but you got it with a $40 keyboard. I can't complain. It's also wireless, so I can actually turn everything on and it's working, and it has this little dongle that goes in the back. Is the spray paint effect on the back and the tiger stuff kind of cringy? Yep, it is. But like I said, it's $40. You can get a decent set of keycaps for another $15 and make it a completely different thing, as long as you don't look at the bottom, which, how often are you looking at the bottom of your keyboard? It's rare, unless you're hyper about cleaning it every 10 seconds. You're not looking at it that often. And there is some things that they weren't 100% honest with. They said that the switches were pre-lubed. They were not. I took every single one of them apart, lubed them, didn't see a lube on any of them. The stabilizers didn't have any lube on them. But then again, it doesn't take that long to lube them yourself. They're the quickest thing to lube, so it's not a big deal. But I guess it's literally $40. Like, what are you gonna kind of keyboard are you gonna get for $40 out there from any name brands? Which is none. You can probably get like a Walmart brand for about $40, but most likely it won't be mechanical. It's probably gonna be some membrane pretending to be a mechanical type thing, and it's hot swapped. So that's super awesome. It's north-facing LEDs. I like south-facing LEDs, but I can't complain. It's beautiful for the price. I'm not sure how I feel about these keycaps, because they shine through on the backs of them. Here, let me turn it on so you guys can see. Switch go that way. There you go. You have to go that way instead of through the top. So I'm not sure how much I like that, but It's not a bad feature, so you can see it. It does not have any settings for different height adjustments. It's just the height is what you get. It's all plastic build, which makes sense for $40. The carrying case is actually pretty nice. It is all metal, except for the plastics on the outsides, but that didn't hold in there, did it? Okay, but yeah, good little size for like whatever keyboard you want to fit in there. Most 60% probably will fit in there, so the carrying case alone is nice for the $40. And then the cool cable's all right. It's nothing to write home about. It's not sleeved. It's just the rubber cable like you usually get. Not too bad connections on both ends, but it is Type C, which is nice. I've seen a lot of keyboards around this price range still using micro USB, which is kind of annoying. It's a deal, but the issue is that I'm having is finding these on the market is very difficult. I found it on Amazon one time, pulled the trigger, got it, and then after I ordered it, it disappeared. It just says unavailable. Hopefully they come back in stock soon. They do have a lot of different keyboards on their website on Amazon, so I'll put a link to their store on Amazon because it is good quality. They're using like legitimately name brand key switches versus like a lot of those ones that I've been seeing are just some off the wall like Chinese brand switches that I've never seen before. These are Gaterons, which do have a lot of quality to them, and they're Gateron yellows, which heck, almost everyone starts with those. They're a good silent linear key switch, so it's not the tactile clickiness. So it's more of like for like if you just don't want it to be loud as heck, and which I really do like, and it does sound nice after you give it a good lube. Versus because all of them sound real good now. It was really clicky when I first got it. The springs were really springy, and so I lubed everything because for some reason it said it came like that from the factory, but it really didn't, and I'm not surprised for 40 out. Like, could you imagine paying someone to lube switches to go in here for $40? No, that would be clinically insane. So I don't even think I can get all these switches and all these keycaps, even though I don't like the keycaps, all these keycaps for $40. Like, I'm pretty sure all those switches would probably get me close to 30, and then the keycaps alone is probably another 15, 20. I would upgrade the keycaps, which I probably will do. And if you're feeling real fancy, just take this guy off. I would probably tape right there where it says the specifications, and then just spray paint the rest of it. Take your feet off, and then get like a little like a double-sided adhesive and put it in there, and just make sure that you can get the feet back on, and then make it just like an all-white bottom, because you can take this guy completely apart and just make an all-white bottom, so you don't have to deal with the weird tiger thing unless you really like the weird tiger thing. It's all right. Like, I don't hate it, but it's just not my cup of tea. The only reason I got it is because A, the price, and B, I was like, there's no way this guy actually comes with a carrying case for $40. That's insane, because the shipping alone, I feel like, is going to be pretty expensive to get it to me because it was in a big box. But I was wrong, and it comes in it, so that's pretty interesting. That they don't need really any extra packaging. It just has like a little sleeve it's in, and that's in the thing. The sleeve cable doesn't fit super well in there, but I wasn't expecting it to, because the super rubberness of it makes it so it doesn't really want to bend, because it's not a really flexible cable like you'll get with the more premium sleeved coiled cables. So it kind of makes sense that it would just be kind of clunky in there, and it's all right. It's a decent fit for what you're expecting, and yeah, that's about it. Have some videos that I'm planning on making for helping people make content and getting people into the streaming life and helping out where I can. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.